my gosh. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'm sitting on the couch today, as you know, and Reese is chewing her bone, like, right on me. And, like, she's, like, chewing it, so it's, like, moving. It's, like, on me, like.
It's like the plate tectonics.
Exactly. So how are you doing?
Pretty good. Actually, great and bad.
Okay. Hold on a minute.
My coughing. Gross.
Sorry.
Coda.
Reese is getting mad because he's getting too close.
Coda wants to see pickle Crowley.
These are our special guests for today. It's the small dog day. The day of the small dogs.
Yeah. Pickle, Coda, you're going to be internet sensation.
He just really wants to eat his sister's bone, and she's about to go buck on his ass.
Pickle's about to run away from me because she's like, I don't want to be held right now.
She doesn't like all the...
I guess we're special guests, too. So anyway, the reason I say I'm feeling great and awful, those two, yeah, is because, real quick, the awful part is quick, so I'll just say that. I'm just having a lot of trouble sleeping. I'm just like really, my sleep schedule is very big right now. But other than that, I'm walking on sunshine.
So today you are 6 weeks post-op?
7 weeks today.
No.
Yeah.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks?
She looks at Coda like, can you believe that shit?
Can you believe
it? Sometimes I feel like it just happened, but then also like I should be way further because I feel like it happened like a long time ago. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm only 7 weeks today. Like I shouldn't, because like I get really down on myself. Like I've been getting down on myself because I've only been losing like 2 or 3 pounds a week. And I thought, like, not that that's not a lot of weight. I know that that's a lot of weight, but I was under the impression that you lose like a pound a day. And, it's going to come off like super quick. And I don't know. Other people that have had the surgery close to me, I won't name any names, said that they lost weight like a pound a day. And I'm just like, what am I doing wrong then? Because, like, I'm losing, like, right under 3 pounds probably a week.
It's probably mostly just fluids because you can't eat any, like, even if you were only eating, like, ice cream for your meals, you still can't hardly eat anything. So, like, just mathematically, like, calorie-wise, there's no way that you wouldn't be losing weight. So it's probably just, like, your fluids, since you're not able to drink enough, it's not, like, flushing out or something. I bet. I mean, I don't know. But, like, what other explanation could it be?
It makes sense, because I'm not sleeping right, I'm not eating enough, I'm definitely not drinking enough, so...
Yeah, so your body's just, like, in survival mode, trying to, like, hold on to everything.
Yeah.
Plus, sometimes they say, like, I was reading the other day that, like, sometimes it'll be, like, super, super fast for 3 months and then, like, slow down. Or sometimes people lose, like, all their weight in 6 months, and some people, it takes them, like, 18 months. Or it's, like, it seems slow for 3 months, and then all of a sudden it, like, drops off. Wow. So, like, everyone's body is different. It just always seems so fast. Like, oh, like, a year ago, and this person already... Hi, Broxton. She's like...
right now.
Okay, thank you. Her like little nub is wagging so much. She's like so happy right now. Come on. Lay down.
I heard there's like a 3-month stall, a 6-month stall, a 9-month
Yeah,
stall. Like
because
I just
the thing is, your body like naturally wants to fight weight loss. It wants to stay where you are, or if anything, it wants to gain because it's just always constantly trying to get to like a normal state. So, it like gets used to it. So, for like whatever you're doing for a little while, like your body naturally, it's like, okay, I'm used to this, and then that's when you have to like switch it up, like switch up your diet or switch up your exercise to like so it gets like unused to it.
I want to be under 300, which I'm 322. So I have 5 weeks until my 3 months, and
Okay.
I want to lose at least that 23 to be right under it. I think I said this in the last one, but it just still blows my mind. I haven't been under 300 pounds since junior high.
Really?
Like, that's going to be so crazy.
God.
It's going to blow my freaking mind.
It's gonna blow all y'all's minds.
I haven't been this weight since I was in high school. This is my high school weight.
Really?
Not that it's a great weight. Yeah, well, when I graduated, I was 319.
Oh my gosh. And
But,
you're 322 right now? So
yeah. So,
I mean, that's pretty much the same.
yeah, and that was as of 2 days ago. So who knows? I could be 319 now. But yeah, and I thought that I was so fat then. I mean, I was. Like, I am still so fat. But, like, back then I was like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And I, like, that's when I started Lindora. And I lost, like, 40 pounds. And then I gained it back. And then, yeah, I gained a lot back in the next 10 years after that. And got me to where I was at my highest weight. But yeah, now I'm like, I can wear my Letterman's jacket again and my class ring.
Your cheerleader outfit?
Yeah.
I mean, uniform?
I can wear my cheerleader outfit, my color guard uniform. I can finally hold my rifle. Okay, anyways, back on track.
Okay, so we're talking about the fact that you're 7 weeks post-op and you're feeling great except for the fact that you're having a hard time sleeping. How's it going with
I mentioned I'm 322 exactly, and my BMI went from starting 56 to the other day 51.7. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. 34.7 since surgery I've lost.
In 7 weeks.
In 7 weeks. 34.7. F, yeah.
F, yeah.
F.
F to the, yeah.
Exactly.
How are you doing with, like, eating and stuff? I know you were having a hard time before. Is it getting better?
That's actually part of the reason I feel so great now, because I finally turned a corner and I can eat like 2 ounces, sometimes even like 2.5 ounces.
Oh my God.
And my pills aren't getting stuck anymore. I got that shit down.
Oh, good.
And it's just like, I feel like I'm so #blessed right now. Walking on clouds, the way I explained it before, I think I might have been explaining it to you, but anyways, the way I was explaining it before was for every day of the last 7 weeks, I've been like shined up a little bit more, just a little bit. So now I have like 7 weeks of shine, and I'm just like feeling so good now. Aww. It's just getting better and better.
That's so great. I'm sorry if this is distracting. Sometimes I get like these little tangle knots because my hair's so long, just from like being on my back, like, and it's like I get like one like little from my hair being on my back, not my back hair, just my hair.
Yeah, I was like, that's worse.
Sorry about that. So,
you joined my giveaway, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to win that shit?
Yeah, I love free shit. Everything. I got a little brighter.
Sweet.
Now
I think my light might actually
it's
be working
probably
now
gonna
too.
die, but
Yeah, so just let me plug that real quick.
okay.
If not really plug, it's like a gift to my my new weight loss babe friends, babes and bros. But anyways, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you can go to my page and join my giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway of a bunch of stuff because I have almost 1,000 followers. Oh my god! So go over there and get some free shit. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Do it. Um well, do you want to know my update?
Hell yeah! I live
So,
for that.
last week, was it last week? Yeah. Yeah. Last week, I did my at-home sleep study, and the first night was like surprisingly more easy than I thought it was going to be. Um, so it's like a little thin plastic tube that went like there were little like hook things almost, and it went inside my nose like very small, and then I put it over here and around here, and then it went down, and it was like very thin, like almost like probably even smaller than my headphones like cord. And then they gave me a little tape to put right here, and then that connected to the thing on the chest. Like it was like this big, like a little monitor thing, and then it had like an elastic strap that you can adjust, and it was like it was pretty comfortable, for as comfortable as something like being on my chest. Like it was over my shirt, and then a thing connected to it for my heart rate, I guess. So it was like another wire that with like the little thing that goes like that on your finger. It was more. It was like you put it inside, like
I get you, girl. I've had so many hospital stays.
not the
I know what that
clippy
is.
one. I know, but I'm telling for other people that want to know what it's like. My light
Oh.
is dying again already. Um, so yeah, and then that connected like to my hand, and then I put another tape, and then that was connected to the like little thing, and it was fine. Like the first night, that night, Sunday night, like I said, everything was fine. On Monday, I started feeling a little under the weather. Like I started feeling like a cold was coming on. Um, and so I still did the sleep study on that Monday night, but I kept like waking up in the night like uncomfortable, and then I would look at the little thing and the light was on saying like something wasn't connected, so I kept having to like adjust it, and I was like congested, so I was like, oh my god, like this is so annoying. And by the time I woke up, I was like full blown sick, like called in from work 2 days in a row, like super super sick. I felt it coming on, but then it just like hit me, and I was like so sick. And so I called the sleep people because I was supposed to have my follow up appointment that Thursday, and I was like, well, I was sick, and I was like Googling, seeing like, is it that big of a deal if you're sick, or like, will the test be accurate or whatever. And so I called the people. Oh yeah, and Google didn't have like conclusive information, so I called them and they said like you really only need one night. The second night is just for like additional info to like confirm Reese is at it again. So what we were saying was the sleep study. So I called them and I was asking them like since I was sick or whatever, and they said that it was fine and that they really only need one night of information, and the second night is kind of just like to back up, like to support the first night, but as long as the first night has good information then it should be fine. But then we had a huge snowstorm that day, and we got a foot of snow in like less than 24 hours, and I'm sure a lot of places, like, that's not a lot, but in Portland, like, the city shuts down when it's, like, 3 inches. Like, literally, business closed, the schools closed, everything is just, like, nope, not happening. Like, the mail stops, everything. So I got a call that my appointment was going to be canceled because of the snow. The office was closed. So I still haven't had my appointment to get the results yet. So that'll be on Tuesday. Today's Friday. So I have that appointment on Tuesday. And then after that, insurance should have everything that they need to decide whether I'm approved or not. So after that, it'll get submitted to insurance. So hopefully, like, I'll have an answer like sometime in February. Exactly.
Your time.
That'd be a great gift. And I also, since our last call, I had my upper endoscopy. Yeah. And it was like, I was so nervous about it because of your horrible experience. But it was like so chill. Like, I was nervous about that too with having the cold. But it was fine because I was mostly over it by then. I seriously had it like really bad for like 2 days, and then I like started getting better, which is good. I'm glad I wasn't sick for longer, but it was just like nothing super sick for 2 days. Like, meh. It's like very annoying. But I was a little congested, but they put oxygen. So I went and I had my, an IV. I've never had an IV before. So that was like I've gotten blood drawn and I've donated blood, but I've never had like an IV in my hand before. Like,
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until I was getting the IV. So for some reason I was visualizing like the mask. I didn't realize. So when they were like, we're going to do an IV, I was like, but then after I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Cause they like put me on fluids. So I got there and like I had to change. I got to keep like my leggings on, but I had to put a gown on top. And then I sat in the bed for a little bit. They did the IV. I waited a little longer. Then they wheeled me over to like the area and I saw my surgeon. And she was super nice and we like chatted for a little bit. She showed me pictures of her dog playing in the snow, Little Biscuit. And, because we were talking about my tattoos. And I was like, I have a weenie dog tattoo. And she's like, oh my gosh, you do? Can I see? And I was like, yeah. So we were talking, because she heard Little Weenie Dog. So anyway, I remember all of that. I remember like signing a form. And she's like, we're going to put some medicine in your IV. You're probably not going to remember. You might even fall asleep for like 5 minutes. And I was like, okay. And then I don't remember anything. And then I remember being awakened and still in the room and her saying like there was some inflammation, so I'm going to have to take some medicine. And I was like, oh, I've been taking a lot of Tylenol because I had a cold. And she was just like, that wouldn't cause it. Like, okay, you person on drugs right now. But I just remember like saying that, and now looking back, I was like, okay. Like, so, then I don't even remember like laying down or anything. I don't remember if I was laying down when I said that. I don't remember them wheeling me out of that room or down the hall or anything. I just remember they were like, how are you feeling? As if I was already awake. Like, I don't remember waking up. I just remember like being awake and her asking like, how are you feeling? And I was like, oh, I'm fine. I just feel a little bit sleepy. They're like, are you, maybe lay down for a little while. If you feel like you need to fall asleep, fall asleep. And I think I fell asleep, but it must have been very short because that whole period of time from when I got back in that room to when they were like, okay, you can call your ride was like 30 minutes, but it felt like it was like a couple of hours. And so I think I fell asleep for a little while. I don't remember getting dressed. I remember them asking, do you think you're okay? Like, do you need help? And I was like, oh no, I can get dressed. I feel fine. But I don't remember like getting dressed.
I bet. I'm like imagining how this went down. And like they probably came and talked to you and you think that everything was just so calm like that. But you're probably like, I'm getting dressed. And they're probably like, you should go to sleep if you need to. Do you need some help? And you're just like,
Because you know me, like, ultimate control freak. So instead of somebody that, like, when they take drugs and they're like, yeah, I want to let loose, like me, I'm like, I am good. So I, like, in my head, in my little fantasy world, I was like, oh yeah, I feel great. I just feel sleepy. I was like, I feel sleepy.
Yeah, you're probably like, like, high as fuck.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. That's really lucky that yours went like that. Mine was a fucking horror show, so that's so lucky that was your experience. But,
oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically like my biggest like updates. So next week I'll find out if I have sleep apnea or something. And then they'll send that information to insurance, whether I have it or I don't. And then I'll find out if I am approved or not.
Fuck yeah.
So my next update will be after I'll find out my sleep study results, and then I'll see how long it will take them to like actually submit it. My dog is being crazy. And then maybe it'll even be submitted by the time of the next update, depending how fast they do it. Stop! Be quiet, man! And your next update will be like you'll be almost 2 months since today you're 7 weeks, so almost 8 weeks almost is. What else?
Oh, I didn't talk about the fact that they said I had fibromyalgia now.
Oh, that's true.
So another quick update is
Dogfight
is my primary doctor. My primary doctor said that I have fibromyalgia and started me on gabapentin and tramadol. So I've been taking those for a little over a week now. And I don't really notice a difference yet. It's not really changing anything unless.
I wonder if that's what's. Oh, I literally was just gonna say those words. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, because that would be. But I was having a problem with it before, so I don't really know how to gauge it. But anyways, like I was having nerve pain in my head and face, restless arms and legs, weird numbness in my mini muffins and my my pizza and my legs, both of my chicken wangs. So I was like talking to her about that, and she looked, and I don't have anything like dandruff or anything going on. So now I have a special shampoo to wash my hair that's supposed to help with my scalp nerve pain, and then taking the two new medications along with the 186,000 medications / vitamins I take regularly in the day.
Ugh.
So that's super cool. But yeah, that's the scoop on that. She needs to get a new toy. That is so gross.
So,
So
action.
also, action.
I was doing, I don't know.
It's just a damn mat. Fucking mat.